Hello and welcome to a new video review. We have a TIP from NITECORE here, and I would like to show the specs of the TIP. It's capable of 300 lumen and has a runtime of 46 hours in the lowest mode, 1400 candela, and the beam distance of 74 meters. It's the Winter Edition, and here you can find a note sheet and you can write some greetings on. Here's the TIP itself. It's red and green. You can get it also in black and other colors, and here you can see the micro USB port without a cover. And here we have an adapter, micro USB to USB, so you can use it on a PC, for example, without a cable. And here we have the manual in English and Chinese, and the warranty card for the NITECORE TIP. And here we have two stainless steel rings, I guess, for the eyelet here, and the eyelet is capable of handling 66 pounds. It's 30 kilogram, but we will test that if this is true. Let's come to the light, to the flashlight itself. Here you can see the LED. It's CREE XP-G2 S3, very long name for a small LED. And there's also a TIP CRI version of it, and this has a Nichia 219B LED in it, and it has a CRI greater than 90, but less lumen than this TIP model. So what we have here is now the modes. The right switch is the on and off switch, and the left switch is the mode switch to toggle the three standard modes. And there we have the ultra low mode, it's 1 lumen. We have the mid mode with 35 lumen, and we have a high mode with 150 lumens. And also we can use a turbo mode, and if you hold the mode switch, then you can have the turbo mode with 300 lumen. And the low or ultra low mode is also reachable over a long press on the on and off switch. So you can see the modes again, and it has a memory function, so the mode you used the last time will be available when you switch the light on. It's very interesting. And also when you have a long press on the mode switch or on the on and off button, you can either use the high mode directly or the ultra low mode directly. It's also a good idea on this flashlight. It's IP45 rated, so it's dust proof, but in fact the micro USB port has no cover, no plug in there. I don't see its dust proof or anything, but we'll see yeah, if this is a problem in the near future. So it's very sturdy, and yeah, we will check later if this eyelet can handle the 30 kilograms or 66 pounds. We'll see if this is true or if it will break. And another point is the lockout we have here on the flashlight, so that it cannot accidentally go on in your pocket. And for this you have to press both switches or both buttons here simultaneously until the LED flashes, and then it's locked, and you can't do anything on the flashlight. And to unlock it, just have a long press on both buttons and both switches, and then it will go on again. And it's really important to do not accidentally turn it on in your pocket. And also you have a indicator, a battery indicator light here. If you press the mode switch once and then you see it blinks 3 times, that means it's above 50%. If it blinks 2 times, it's under 50%. And if it blinks 1 time, it's under 10%. So you can check your battery while you're out in the field. Let's come to some beam shots on the wall. It's really bright here, but just to have an idea of what the beam looks like. The distance, it's about half a meter. I don't know exactly now in feet, but half a meter, I think 50 centimeters was the ultra low mode here. And here we have the mid mode, the high mode, and here you see the turbo mode on the white wall. Here you can see the beam form, the beam shape, and it's a really wide beam, not a thrower, so it makes a really good and bright light in the direct line of sight. You cannot see any PWM flickering in the 240 FPS footage, so it's a very high quality circuit as mentioned in the manual. Here you can see the ultra low mode, and this is the mid mode. This is the high mode. It's really bright already. You can see the trees up there. It's 35-40 meters. And then we can turn on the turbo mode. And it's really amazing what this small light can do here. So the whole garden is lit up, as you can see. We'll walk to the door here and you can see the whole garden is bright. It's really amazing and makes a lot of fun to work with this light. And here you have the ultra low mode, the low mode already here on the wall, the mid mode and the high mode, and you can see here's the turbo mode already. I missed one, sorry, but it's really bright here. That's really great. So what about charging? If you charge the light, you can see the red indicator, and if it's charged, it's finished, you can see the green lights, and you can operate it during the charging. So this is an interesting thing. If you use a power bank outdoor, you can use it. So here we have a disassembly of the light. As you can see, here's the thermal adhesive on the housing, and here on the LED to bring the heat from the LED to the aluminum body. So I would recommend to renew this adhesive, this thermal adhesive, if you disassemble it. And what you can see is the battery here is 500 milliamps, and here we have the board, the circuit board, the PCB, and it's interesting. There's a ground and VCC and reset and stuff like that is visible. So maybe you can hack the light or reprogram it or anything. I'm not sure, but yeah, maybe one can do it. So we have a drop test. It's from 1 meter to wood, so no problem for the flashlight. And here we have time lapse from the turbo mode to until the light goes off, and you can see speed up. Here's 1 hour now, and now take a look. The light ramps down and it's 2 hours and the light goes off. So it's very, very good. And then it's dead, so there's no function anymore. Let's come back to the eyelet on the LED. Can it handle the 55 pounds here, the 25 kilograms? And yeah, I've tried it here with one hand and it was too heavy, so I have to use both hands to lift the weight. And as you can see, yeah, this was not the flashlight. There's no damage on the flashlight, no sign, nothing, no scratches. So it's really sturdy. What about charging? We have here 0.5 amps while charging, and if it's fully charged, it's 510 milliamps in it. And as I discovered an issue, if you reconnect the charging cable, it will charge another few amps in it, just with a 0.06 amps, but it will put some amps in it again and again if you reconnect it. The time will be shorter until the light is green, but you can provoke it. So it's a really interesting issue here. I'm not sure what happens if you do it more and more, so maybe you can damage the battery, but I don't think so. I think the circuit will protect it, so just to show it. Now we will check the temperature during the operation in the turbo mode, and only in the turbo mode. So every 30 seconds the flashlight steps down to the high mode. I turned it off and turned it on again in the turbo mode, so to provoke the heat. So it was every time it was 30 seconds. You can see it in the next take, and I speed it up again, so it will reach almost 50 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit. And you can do it I think as long as the LED or the battery will be damaged. I'm not sure, but there's no, I guess there's no protection if you do it like this. So I did not test it until the end, until it goes off in flames or was damaged. So maybe one can check it or can have experience what happened if you do it too many times. So if you do it above 50 degrees or 60 degrees Celsius or higher, even higher. So just to see, I've just checked what happened here, but it's interesting. So I thought that there will be temperature control, and if it's too hot, then it wouldn't have 30 seconds in the turbo mode, so it would have 10 seconds or 5 seconds or something like that. So it was really hot, and I decided to stop here to prevent some damage on this flashlight. But this is just to show what it's possible here. So my resume is that this is a really cool pocket flashlight, keychain flashlight, and really sturdy. Here this eyelet is capable of lift 55 or 66 pounds, sorry, and it's a really sturdy housing, a really sturdy body, the aluminum, and so we'll see in the future what this light can do. And one thing is, there was a problem with revision 1 of the board of the PCB. If you lock the flashlight, and there was a blinking LED to indicate the battery status, and then the battery was drained very fast. So you had an empty flashlight after a few days in your pocket. In the new revision, and it should be the new when you buy it, there is no blinking when you lock it, and there's no draining of the battery, so there should be no problem of empty batteries in the future. So thanks for watching. Sorry for my bad English. I tried to do my best to explain it in English. Usually I do German reviews. Thanks. If you have any comments, ideas or something, put it in the comments and I will answer. Thanks for watching and have a nice week. Bye.